Jada Emperor checking in once again. Y'all already know what time it is. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Virgo. Hello, Virgo, and welcome. Today we're going to be using the Urban Tarot deck. I appreciate the love and support, likes, comments, and subscribes. What does Virgo need to know for today? We'll be going live on Fridays at 3:33 Central Standard Time, and I'm thinking about doing it on Tuesdays as well. So just stay tuned for that. Other than that, let's dive into the reading. What does Virgo need to know? Please and thank you. What does Virgo need to know? Please and thank you. Keep doing what you're doing on a day-to-day basis because it's working. Keep following or channeling your passions as well. Whatever you're passionate about, keep following or channeling that. That's all I'm seeing for right now. Bear with me as I'm still shuffling. Ooh, the Devil card popped out. So some type of toxicity. Don't have to be toxicity. It could be obsession, overthinking, lust, addiction. The Mage. So we got the Devil and the Mage. Check your intentions. So when you see the Devil and the Mage, what are your intentions behind wanting whatever it is you're wanting or trying to manifest? All right, the cards are ready. Let's pull it. The first card out was the Hierophant. So with the Hierophant, learning a spiritual lesson. You know how when someone comes into your life and if they leave, they say that person was either a lesson or a blessing. So you were learning a lesson, a spiritual lesson. I don't know if it's about a person. The Hierophant is someone who's spiritually enlightened. They've learned and then they teach others. Only those who are willing to seek the teacher though. All right, success. So you have success with what? Your spiritual journey, or you've been making progress. Ooh, failure. So right after the success, failure, we go from the 6 of Pentacles to the 7. Well, 6 is an even number, 7 is an odd, but it's a lucky number. Why is 7 of Pentacles failure? Well, let's find out. The Journalist. So failed communication. Failed communication. So you got the spiritual you got the spiritual download, you got the spiritual message. They were saying one thing, but then when you reached out in person, they were saying another thing. Or failed communication, blockage. You want to talk to somebody, but ghosting, silent treatment. What? That's what the failure is. All right, current energy, again, chasing, following, or channeling your passions. The Dancer. Ooh, 9 of Cups. You're independent right now, and that's okay. But you want some pleasure. You want someone who you can share your emotions and sexual experiences with. 6 of Cups. Like-minded individuals, interracial relationship and things like that. But you feel oppressed, you feel stuck, you feel tied to your current situation, even though you want sex. It's like you're forced to be independent. You know, Virgo represents the maiden, the virgin, the mom. All right, the outcome, the Aeon, judgment. Look at the reality of things. You're no longer who you used to be. You've even changed. The Kindergarten teacher, give it time, be patient, let it grow or play out naturally. Ruin, ooh, a sex connection turned bad very quick with the Ruin card. Protect yourself, could even be bad health. Protect yourself, ruin, 10 of Swords, it's the worst of the worst, the worst it can get, Queen of Swords. So someone's gonna prove themselves an act of ass, so you're gonna get some type of bad news, some type of ruin, some type of whatever the case may be, and it's gonna cause you to wanna move on with the Queen of Swords. This could even be you being fed up. So what is the advice? Costume designer, continue to change behind the scenes. No one needs to know you're making progress but you. Keep your moves low key. Okay, you're worried about being left out in the cold, or you're worried about financial struggle. The Fool card, take a leap of faith, put your best foot forward to jump out there. Prudence, be prude. Look at things from a higher perspective. Look at things from a different perspective. You're jaded right now. You feel like if you do what you really want to do, it'll cause a missed opportunity. So just stay bold, stay disciplined, keep doing what you're doing, but put your best foot forward and You're worried about being ghosted or left out in the cold or financial struggle. Let's clarify. Why is Virgo worried? What's the worry and the advice for Virgo? What's the Ten of Swords for as well in the outcome? And the Five of Pentacles in the advice. What does Virgo need to know? Any messages from the higher self? Okay. Four of Swords. Temporary seclusion. So you have to go through this. You're worried about going through something alone. You have to go through something alone. Yep. Confirmations are even going off in the background. Yep. Narrow-mindedness. Narrow-mindedness, maliciousness, bigotry, deceitfulness, vengefulness, prudishness, and ill-tempered person. Ooh. Yikes. The Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. This could be the person you're dealing with or you. I don't know. But let's get an oracle real quick. You are a badass affirmations. I am an amazingly strong, competent, take no shit, speak my mind forward, fucking badass. Focus on the positive, you silly little bitch. Whoever's trying to bring me down is already below me. All right, we'll leave it at that, but we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. A whole lot of toxic energy. Signs I'm seeing right now: Capricorn, Taurus, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Now that the messages have come out, let's pull a card for each sign. This is going to be for Virgo, dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces. Virgo, dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces. If this resonates, like, if you want me to pick up on your energy, comment. What does Virgo need to know? Dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces. Bear with me as I'm still shuffling, getting into the energy. Once the cards are ready, I'll let you know and I'll pull it. Virgo, dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces. So we got the Mage showing itself, the Magician. In this deck it's called the Mage, but the Magician. Okay, the Judgment card. Let's go ahead and pull it. If you're dealing with an Aries, worry, they're stressing you out, or you fear being left out in the cold, or they do. If you're dealing with a Taurus, take a leap of faith, jump out there, or do your own thing, or they're about to shoot their shot towards you. If you're dealing with a Gemini, it's one-sided, or y'all want two separate things, or the Temperance, there's a need for balance, or there's a need to combine their dark with your light. If you're dealing with the Cancer, they're going to cut you off, you're going to cut them off. If you're dealing with a Leo, they got too much going on to prioritize you. If you're dealing with a Virgo, pain, ruin, sadness, affliction, bad news, bad health even, or the end of a long, toxic, drawn-out cycle, or the end of a bad situation. Ten of Swords, it's the worst it can get. If you're dealing with a Libra, feelings are mutual. They feel how you feel. They own what you own. Confirmation. If you was thinking or dealing with a Libra, Virgo, dealing with the Scorpio, is going to be a fight. If you're dealing with Sagittarius, they're holding back, wait, delays. Now's not the time. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, balls in your court, shoot your shot, take a leap of faith, free will with the Wheel of Fortune. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, make the head over heart's decision. Be more logical, less emotional. Be stoic. That's the strategy, dealing with Aquarius. And if you're dealing with Pisces, be independent. Nine of Cups, you're happy without them. They're happy without you. You don't need them. They don't need you. This is the Rebel Deck Couples Edition. Oh, it says go solo. Alone time equals happiness together. I'm going to leave it at that for the sign of Virgo. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.